Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We begin with breaking developments as Arizona works to try to minimize the spread of the coronavirus.
Schools across Arizona will be closed for at least 2 weeks starting tomorrow. Governor Doug Ducey and Superintendent Kathy Hoffman announced the closings together.
Team 12's Michael Doudna is live for us outside Central High School in Phoenix, just one of hundreds across the state that'll be closed starting tomorrow. Michael?
Yeah, Caribe and Mark, the plan originally, at least as of last week, was to try and keep these schools open as long as they possibly could. Try not to disrupt life, try to keep it as normal as possible. But today, well, the governor and superintendent pulled the trigger. And now the questions are, what are the employees, students, and parents supposed to do now?
Right now, this is uncharted territory for everyone.
A strange world. Come Monday, there will be no kids waiting at bus stops to start another week at school.
The time has come to close all schools.
The governor and Superintendent Kathy Hoffman announcing schools will stay shut until at least March 27th. In the meantime, parents like James McCoy will face some tough choices.
What about daycare? I mean, how am I supposed to go to work every day?
I'm afraid that is going to have to be family decisions.
Daycare may be tough, but Hoffman hopes most of the children will stay home.
We're all in this together in this very difficult time. How can we make the damage as minimal as possible?
For instance, Hoffman says schools that serve both breakfast and lunch will be moving to more of a summer schedule. But there are still plenty of unknowns. For example, McCoy's daughter is a senior set to graduate.
What about the time that she's going to miss? Is she going to be able to, are they going to let them make that up?
The answer to that is one of the unknowns. But the biggest variable in all of this is how long will kids be out of school?
We don't know yet. Is this 2 weeks? Is this more than 2 weeks?
So for now, Hoffman says it is still unknown how many makeup days will be needed or if statewide tests will need to be rescheduled. And there's no firm plan in place to make sure part-time workers, such as bus drivers or cafeteria workers, end up getting paid.
And I wish that we knew all the answers to that today, but we're working on it.
But for now, families like the McCoys took to enjoying a day out in the sun, wondering what the future may hold.
Trying to still live life. That's why we're out at the park, you know what I'm saying? Enjoying it, you know what I'm saying? Because if they do lock us down, what are we going to do then?
Now, what's the question here is what changed really between last week and this week where they decided to close schools? Well, according to the superintendent, 3 major things. First, so many independent districts started closing schools on their own. That created a consistency issue that the state didn't really want to deal with. Second, well, Hoffman told me that there may be a teacher shortage if they continue to keep schools open, as teachers expressed concerns about getting the virus and said they may stay away because of their safety. And then finally, it had to deal with at-risk students, those who may be vulnerable to this virus, and making sure they stay safe as well. And the combination of those 3 things led them to make this decision today and to go ahead and shut down schools for the next 2 weeks. Guys, we're live in Phoenix. Michael Doudna, 12 News.